Hello, hello, and welcome back to my channel, Maggie XX Tarot. How are you all? Hello, my fellow Virgos. How is everybody after the lovely long Easter weekend that we've just had? Hope you all had a lovely time, whatever you were doing, or just resting and chilling. So anyway, today I'm going to do a general reading. It's going to be, it could be love, it could be relationships, it could be business, it could be, anything. I don't really know what's going to come up today. So today I'm going to be using the Chinese Oracle cards, and these are quite beautiful imagery, and I've been sort of working with them over the Easter break there. So I want to see what you have going on, Virgo, this month. This is going to be for May 2022. Okay, guys, and sorry about the wobbling. As I said, I'm still between things, so please bear with me. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. Now, if this is not resonating with you, please do not continue to watch. You can just simply switch off, okay? It just may not be your story at this time. Do not force it to fit, okay? My spirits around me now, so this is for Virgo, my fellow Virgos. Thank you, guides. Let's see what you've got going on. We're going to pick 3 cards out of here. They're quite large cards to shuffle, so bear with me. Then we'll use some other decks to clarify. Okay, so this is for Virgo. Beautiful souls. All my fellow Virgos out there. Oh, we got one right on the floor. Excuse me. Dragon spirit. That one meant to come out right the way down on the floor there. Okay. Okay, what other cards do we have for the fellow Virgos, please, Spirit? Okay, this one's turned here, so courage, Virgo. Might pull you 4. Everybody else has had 3. I think I might just go for the 4 today for you guys. Health, Virgo. Oh, okay. And one more, please. This one seems to want to come out. And Karma. Bottom of the deck, you've got Yin and Yang. Okay, so let's go to this first card here, Virgo. I've pulled you an extra card this morning. We've got Courage, Health, Karma. But your beautiful first card out here is all about this dragon energy. Look how beautiful this card is. Okay, so wow, Virgos, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but you literally have a very, very powerful energy surrounding you at this time. This may well be a guide that you are aware of, all right, or an angel, or this could be a powerful, if some of you are working with dragons at the moment, a powerful dragon protector or a dragon totem sort of animal. Maybe some of you need to look into the symbolism of the Chinese dragon here, all right? But this is a very fierce energy around you, protecting you at the minute. So some of you may have a lot going on, okay? Just be aware of that. And just know that this is basically a very, very powerful totem, and it's for success, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping you at the moment. You're firing on 4 cylinders, and with this energy of this, nothing is going to be getting in your way this month. So that's very interesting start to your reading. Can you see these cards? There we go. The next card you have got is Courage. And that's interesting as well, because with the Courage energy, if you look, it's talking about facing your fears, all right? So with this dragon powerful energy, work, love, or life, any worries or obstacles that you've got right now, I think they're going to be cleared, okay? Because you've got You've been working very hard, I feel, energetically here to solve your own problems. You've been working very, very hard in relation to work, to love, and to life in general. Okay, and with this, I feel in this month you're going to be very much letting go of what no longer serves you, but I think you're letting go of what no longer serves you to bring in with this powerful guide that you now have or you're aware of. And I think they're helping you cut away the past, perhaps the past energy, the stagnation. It's like this energy that's surrounding you that you don't want, you don't want around. Okay, and this powerful guide is coming in to make sure that is removed. All right, with the courage, with you having the dragon here with the courage, one of the feng shui tips that's linked with this deck is to bring manifestation of money in. Place a little dragon ornament at your front door, okay, for protection. And also with a little dragon ornament, it can bring in a lot of abundance as well. If you face your front door with that facing the door, it can be a Chinese little dragon. You can buy them on the internet, or it can just be a little ornament dragon that you have in any sort of description, okay? Just know that whatever you're doing, you are very supported by your spiritual team. We're going to get a couple of clarifiers for each of these in a minute. But with that said, I think a little bit of the health issue here, guys, you need to be very, very careful with your health this month. Detoxing, giving up those vices that you like, all right? Maybe some of you have fell back off the wagon, you know, maybe it could be food, it could be like drink, it could be smoking, something where it's something that's affecting your health that you need to detoxify from. Okay, well, my vice would be my chocolate, but I'm not going to be giving that up. But this is definitely what this is sort of meaning just now. Or maybe you've been around with this energy trying to help you cut certain situations out your life that's not benefited you or helped you evolve spiritually, physically, mentally, whichever way you perceive it. You're cutting that all out. It may have maybe brought a little bit of tiredness and a sort of tired energy, brought you down a little bit. If you have been working so hard, maybe on a diet on yourself or on stopping smoking, for example, and now you're back to it, then just know that this powerful spirit is coming in to clear a lot. And also it could be energy attachments, just be aware. They could be coming in to clear that, because this gentleman here has a sword in his hand, okay? So anything that's attached to you that's bringing your health down is going to be cleared, okay? Now we have the lovely number 16 here, which is beautiful. This is karma. Everything you're doing this month, Virgo, just know this is meant. You're doing the right thing. It doesn't feel like it, especially if you're tired. And with the karma card, all the good things that you have done, everything that you have put into your life and you have done, you're going to now reap the rewards from that, okay? Just remember to try and keep those words of yours positive. I know it's very hard when you've got a lot of negative energies and a lot of negative people around you with vices that you're perhaps trying to steer clear from, or their words. Try not to allow other people's words to infiltrate. And it is very, very hard for Virgos to do that, because Virgos is a sign. I'm a sign. That's my sign as well. And I know how difficult that is, not to respond and not to sort of overreact to things with that, because we can be quite a feisty sign. People think Virgos are very earthly and we don't react, but yeah, Virgos take so much and then they do. They do respond in a magnificent way. So yeah, just be careful what words you're saying, because I think it's more like what people are doing to you, are saying about you, and or their actions towards you. I think the universe is bringing in this karma that's actually hitting back at them. So it's almost like you're holding up a mirror to these other people, and everything that they're trying to do to you, bringing your health down, trying to steer you off your path of detoxing, and bringing that energy back to you. You're deflecting that away. Okay, I want to get some more clarities on these for you this month, because that's interesting. Okay, let me bring this little mat back out. It's because I don't want to keep sort of making a racket banging on the table here. Okay, this is the Arcanum deck. All right, so let's have a look. So you have got this powerful energy. I would do a meditation to see what this powerful energy is and try and link into that energy and utilize that as much as you can. 2 more shuffles, please. Yeah, don't let anybody take you off your path, or if you're trying really hard to do something or give up something, and then you're surrounding yourself with people that just want to drag you back down again. Okay, don't allow that, my beautiful Virgos. Okay, right, I want to go to this dragon card and find out more about this dragon spirit there. Okay, what's this dragon spirit about for our Virgos? Okay, 4 of Pentacles, and you've got the 8 of Pentacles. All right, so there's somebody with the 4 of Pentacles around is trying to be greedy, possessive, I would say, in control. Okay, this could be a bit of theft as well, but also, or you're being like that to build this stability for yourself. But I think it's more of an energy around, because you're next to that card, you've got the courage of somebody's trying to cut things that no longer serve you. So for somebody who probably wasn't given as much to a connection or to work as you were, because you've got the 4 and then you've got the 8 of Pentacles, where somebody is dedicating themselves, using their skills to basically make more pentacles. For some of you Virgos, this month you're going to be learning a new skill with this new energy I feel here, with the 4 and the 8 of Pentacles, with this new guide that's maybe coming in to work with you. Be aware of that. All right, I want to get some more on that. What can you tell me about this dragon energy there? I don't believe the card you're getting with that. The 7 of Wands here. Yeah, there's an energy of you having to stand your ground, and I feel you have got the upper ground in the situation. I've got a feeling it's to do with love. I don't know why, even though that's work related. I feel with the Pentacles there, there's a bit of opposition here and you feeling in a defense mode. Yeah. Just have the confidence, Virgo, to move forward. Whatever you're doing, move forward with it, because you're definitely being guided. This guide is clearing people out of the way that you've had to stand up to, that you've had to feel you've got to defend yourself against. Could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius there. Okay. It's not an aggressive energy, it's not swords, but it's more like verbal back and forth. Okay, let's go to this courage card here and see what exactly we need to face the fears over. What are we facing? Oh, right, this has fell out. I'll take them, put them back. The Hierophant. So when I was talking about the courage energy there, remember I said that there was something that you had to face your fears over, and an obstacle. Again, you had the 7 of Wands, which was an obstacle you've had to overcome. Yeah, you're letting go of what no longer serves you, and with that, the Hierophants come out. Now, if I was relating this to love, for example, I don't think you're going to go along the normal traditional path here. You may have been letting go of somebody that didn't want to go along the normal traditional path. that was a bit of a nonconformist, okay, that perhaps didn't believe traditional values, or it could be the opposite, that they did believe traditional values, but maybe you don't. There's something here about traditional values, and I think it's love-wise, okay? But with you, with the courage card and letting go of what no longer serves you, a Taurus could be here. Something around a Taurus. So this can mean that you have met somebody in a previous lifetime, and this person, if you're coming together, if you're single, this is going to be a union that is based on equality, work, love and life, and you're sharing similar life purpose, I feel, as well. So there could be somebody around you that's coming in that is as spiritual as you, like-minded, okay, and traditional, follows the rules, but has expectations, I would say. What I feel is, I think this relationship, if you do stay in it, I think if you decide to stay in it with this sort of energy, I think it will go the test of time. There's an energy of two things going on. One relationship standing the test of the time, but the other thing is this energy of a guide coming in to cut something out and to keep something and block something from coming towards you relationship wise. Let's get some more clarity on that. Okay, sorry I keep knocking the computer, the table's wonky. Okay, another one for this warrior spirit here, this courage and the Hierophant, please. What can you tell Virgo? Yeah, Virgo, a lot's going on for you. This one's twisted. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Five of Swords fell over here. Right, now we're understanding. Right. Now, you've got a Taurus here, but also you've got a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? This is somebody that's very analytical. It's an authority figure. They ooze, they're kind of critical and analytical is what I would want to say. But also, they're very, very decisive. But at the same time, look at this, the Five of Swords. There's a selfishness about this person and a complacency, all right? Somebody out for conflict and revenge and drama. I've got to be honest, Virgo, I'm so sorry. But I think, Spirit, this is what's being blocked here. Somebody wants to come towards you and bring conflict, drama, and I think there's a Taurus here blocking it, all right, relationship-wise. Why would somebody want to come towards you with drama? I'm going to get some more on conflict and just nasty words. I feel words, because we had the wands there, didn't we? Yeah. That's why the Spirit's been brought in to block that from coming towards you, Virgo. Okay? Yeah, let's get some more on this. What else can you tell us about this King of Swords then, please? Why is this guide blocking this King of Swords coming forward? What's twisted? Look at that. The reason this King of Swords is being blocked is because you have an Emperor here. Now, this Emperor is going to bring you abundance. They're going to bring you security. They're going to be a provider, all right? This is a highly, it could be an Aries, could be a Taurus, okay? What other energies have we got? This person is got a lot of family values, bring order out of chaos. He tends to have very, very high standards, and maybe business person. If you're an Empress, you may be meeting your counterpart, the Emperor, okay? You may both end up in some sort of business together here. He may be a bit more worldly wise than you. and he is going to be a provider, definitely a provider for you guys and gals. Gender neutral, okay, male, male, female, female, it's irrelevant on this channel. He or she will be provider, but in return, I think he's going to want you to kind of be more of the keeper of what he has going on, more than what you have going on. And as a personal note from a Virgo, I don't think that's going to sit very well, because Virgos like to be in control of everything themselves before they allow someone to come in. Or I guess in a way, this is just a joke, but you could allow this person to think they're in control, but really you're the one, Virgo, that's calling the shots, okay? Yeah, there's an expectation here. I think you're going to build together with this person. So Spirit's blocking somebody that's coming towards you at the moment, because they know this is what's coming in. And it's coming in with a major card. I always think major cards are quite soon. And with the King of Swords. Okay. But this King of Swords, I don't know why I feel it's him and not this Emperor, just wants to bring drama. They want to bring conflict towards you. And I don't like that energy at all. And it's no wonder, if you're going through that, Virgo, that you've got this health issue, okay? Or this vice. Let's go to this health. What can you tell Virgo about this health, please? What does Virgo need to know? Four of Swords. Wow, 4 and 4, 44. The Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. Yeah. Meditate, Virgo. You're going to have this closure. See these here? There's going to be closure one way or the other. Closure's coming in with the Four of Swords, okay? You're going to be reflecting. You might even withdraw for a while to do this reflection. You need to get a lot of sleep right now, Virgo. Okay, you need to get a lot of sleep. It's very, very important to your health that you get this sleep at the moment. Okay, in order to be on all firing on all four cylinders when this Emperor comes in. Okay, with this give and take relationship, mutual reciprocity. You also pulled the Four of Wands here. So when you've done this deep reflecting, regained your strength, regained your energy, they say the Four of Wands can be the twin flame, and I've got a feeling that's that Emperor. You're preparing, Virgo, for this stability to come in. You're preparing, and it's coming in. You don't feel it now, and a lot of people are sick of hearing me just say, yeah, that's coming in, you know. Virgo, your stability is coming in. You just have to be patient. If I was doing a time scale here, I would say, with it being 4 and 4, I say within the next 8 weeks, you have got stability coming in there, okay? And as we said with this beautiful karma card here, you know, that basically you reap what you've sown. And I think you've done all the work here. And this is what this guide knows. This is what this guide's seeing. Your guides are seeing this other person doing all of this. If you're not aware, you may well be aware of this person being dramatic and trying to stir up conflict and just verbally, a load of verbal nonsense, really, okay? So you're reaping what you sow, and you're watching your words, and you're being very, very careful with things that you're doing, which is good, Virgo, okay? Let's go to karma. What's Virgo, what's this end here with the karma? Okay, the devil's just flown out over here. And the star. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. First of all, I think what you're letting go of is this devil energy, Capricorn energy, that manipulated, look, this actual manipulation here with this King of Swords and the Five of Swords. The devil, you may well be kept in the dark over something here. Maybe your guides felt that you were living a lie for a while, and it's time for you, Virgo, to face the truth. You have to face the truth of what's been binding you and let it go, as the cards are all saying with the karma here. All right, it may well have been a person that made you question your self-worth, made you question if you were good enough, made you unable to be yourself. All right, and I think you're transcending out of that with the guidance of spirit, and you're going to evolve, Virgo. Okay, with this karma card, you're evolving out of this very, very painful experience of your life and moving on, because you're moving on to this beautiful star energy this month. Angelic guidance, look at this. This is faith, understanding, trust, inspiration. And sort of when the star's there after the tower has appeared, then you know that shows up in a way like to perhaps that's been the tower moment with this realization. Okay, bit of upheaval and disaster, and you've been past all of this now. Okay, be 100% assured this month, Virgo, if you're listening, that success, chasing your dreams with this other person, where is he? Chasing your dreams with this Emperor. And this person's going to make you realize that life is full of surprises. This could be Aquarius, an Aries, Capricorn you were dealing with, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay. So this person's coming in, you're going to be back to that sort of giddy way. It doesn't matter how old you are, we all like to have that little experience of feeling happy and that little glow up and that feeling like, wow, the giddiness. Okay, if that's the right way to put it, and that excited to be going on a date, perhaps excited to be full of a date that's perhaps full of surprises, or somebody is noticing, I would say, noticing you. Yeah, you're going to have the opportunity to fall in love again, guys. Right, can I clear this energy away? I'll keep the star out and I'll keep the energy of the Emperor out. And what we're going to do is we're going to get you a little, I don't think I did this with all signs, but let's do this with your sign. Okay, these are called I want to know about this Emperor for you guys and the star. Okay, so we'll put these both there. That's your Aquarius, that's your Aries. Okay, these are called soul connections, when two hearts meet for you, Virgo, this month, and I want to see what messages Spirit has for you guys. Let the gossip, let the drama, let the conflict go. Work on you, plenty of sleep. You've got a lot of fabulous things coming in. The Spirit's got a lot of surprises in the background for you. You're not seeing them yet, but he has, oh, they have, whoever your guides are. Okay. This is going to be a message. I didn't get a word out then, that fell out. Illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. And that is the devil energy right there. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy relationship for a true soul connection. Okay. This is for Virgo. Beautiful Virgos, guys. That's flipped. Honor your loved one and you will notice the relationship becoming stronger. I'm going to put that below the Emperor there. Virgo, that's twisted. Heart. You begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are close. I'm taking that to your loved one. You begin to feel your heart beat faster. And I think that's when this energy comes in. You're going to know, Virgo. You're going to know who this person is the minute you clap eyes on them, or if you don't know them already. Okay, this is for Virgo. Please, guides. Messages for love for Virgo. What does Virgo have coming in May? Love-wise, please. May. 2 fell out. Okay, one's on top of the other. Right, guilt. Don't let the guilt with the past get in the way of happiness. Do you hear me, Virgo? You've done nothing wrong, okay? When you get in this new relationship, notice everything remarkable about the relationship, even just the sort of small things that this person is going to be doing for you, okay? Because they are bringing a lot of balance back into your life, a lot of faith, somebody that you could be able to fall in love with again, and it's guided by the angels there, okay? All right. Can you tell me more about this Emperor? Oops, that's flipped. Telepathic. Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. You already know who this is, Virgo, don't you? You have a sort of telepathic communication between the two of you. That's strange. That is strange. That means that one of you know what the other one's thinking, or one of you know what the other one's about to do, or if somebody phones you, there's just going to be this unspoken knowledge between the two of you that you immediately sense and feel and know what the other one's thinking. Okay? Right. Can I have 2 more for the beautiful Virgos for their love for May? What did I say about a spiritual connection? Your spiritual journey is just beginning. Your spiritual journey is just beginning. And it's going to be with somebody like-minded. Well, love, work, life. And you've got telepathy between the two of you. This is for Virgo, please. Virgo. The intenseness of this true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Just remember that, okay? You know, it's not, love and life is not all about happy clappies 24/7, all right? Life doesn't work like that. It's a roller coaster of ups and downs and good and bad moods. And when things go wrong, that's when you need to be the strongest, okay? One last card, please, for our Virgos. One last card for Virgos. Oh, here we go. We've got one flipped over here as well. I'm going to leave them now. One's over here as well, so you've got 2. Wow. Cupid, Virgo, if you don't believe me. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. Cupid is around. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Karma, Virgo. Karma. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Love is in the air. But you and only you can decide between the toxic past and the energies. Remember we said about letting it go with the karma, rising above the gossip, the conflict, the toxicity of the past, letting it go. Only you can do that to allow new energy, guided by your spirits and angels, and guided by this very, very, very powerful guide that you have around you that is blocking this other person with the swords coming in. They're blocking this King of Swords energy because their intentions are not good, Virgo. All right? Just trust Spirit, because Spirit knows best and Spirit knows what they're doing for you this month, okay? Please let me know how you got on with that, okay, guys and gals, because as you know, I am a fellow Virgo, and I do love all my fellow Virgos. I think the fellow Virgos are the hardest sort of sign once you hurt a Virgo. Um, they are not usually quite so quick to allow that person back in and allow that person to show up, to allow that cycle to repeat, but you have free will. But I would say just hold on, Virgo, because this guide of yours is ensuring that the toxicity will not be repeated. They're not allowing it this time. They're making sure that they bring forward a true connection. Even this spiritual connection for you, because your journey doesn't matter how old you are. You can be in your 50s. I'm older. Your journey is only just beginning, and that could be with the love of your life. There are no age restrictions on when you meet somebody and you take all of the life lessons that you've learned as an empress and to meet your emperor. And the emperor likewise takes all the lessons that he's learned of the four kings, the king of wands, the king of swords, the king of pentacles, and the king of cups, and they take all those lessons as you have to bring a union together that's more reciprocal through your learned lessons. Okay. Anyway, Virgo, I hope that makes sense to some of you, most of you, all of you. Remember what I said about the little dragon ornament? Put that at your front door, my darlings, and that will bring you a lot of love, a lot of light into your life, okay? Make sure it's facing the front door. It doesn't have to be one of the Chinese dragons, but with your symbol being here this month, I would pick a little one up if you can. I'm going to bring a lot of change in for you, okay? Try and tune into who this guide is. They are really, really helping and working behind the scenes on your behalf, okay? All right, lovely Virgos, just keep doing you, sweeties. Just keep doing yous, male or female, and allow this male or female. Just because the card says male doesn't mean it's not female. Like I said, flip the roles as you see fit with the reading, okay? Anyway, have a lovely, lovely day, or a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where you are in the world. And I will talk to you next time. Take care, Virgo. Bye-bye.